almost accidentally drowned myself today. This line right here. I want to read literally everything. Hello everyone, I hope you are all doing well. It has been a while since you have seen my face here. I'm back home from my trip. It was the longest trip that I have been on, and it took a minute to get adjusted and everything, but I feel like I'm pretty well adjusted. I didn't have a mental breakdown this time, so that's a good sign. And I thought, you know, I miss YouTube, I miss doing this, so we are filming a lovely weekly vlog. So today, it is Monday, April 10th, and honestly, it has been a pretty productive day. I did a workout, I made dinner, I'm doing laundry, and there are still some more to-dos that I want to do on my to-do list. The most important one that I need to get done today is reading Blood Like Magic, which is the Besties and Books book club pick for the month of March. And I still have not finished it. And Brittany and I were thinking, you know what, let's just schedule a day so it forces me to read the book. So we decided for Tuesday. We planned that on Saturday. I did not think that Sunday was the next day, which was Easter, and so I was spending the day with my family. And so I have to read a bunch of the book today, and I'm not even halfway through, but you know, I have faith in myself. We're going to read a bunch of Blood Like Magic today because I have to finish it by tomorrow. I have time though because the live show isn't until 4, so if I read a decent amount today, then I can read a little bit tomorrow, and it'll still be fresh in my brain, so it'll be better for discussion purposes, you know? I really need to get better at being punctual and on time with the book club books because I noticed that I push it off until the very last possible second. So this month, I'm going to try my best to read Flowerheart on time because I have to. But yeah, hi. So things look a little bit different. I have moved my desk into my bedroom because it felt a little bit empty in here, and I just want to have like one space, I think. So it feels so much better to have all my stuff in one room. So what I am going to do now is I'm going to read Blood Like Magic until like 7 o'clock-ish, and then I'm going to play Minecraft with my siblings because Minecraft has taken over my life. I go through these phases where like I get very, like every 6 months, I want to say, where I get very invested and very like obsessed with Minecraft, and I play it for weeks on end, and then I just fall out of the phase, and then like 6 months pass, and then, you know, I'm just like, oh, Minecraft. So I'm currently in my Minecraft era. I'm not complaining because I love my Minecraft. Apart from that, I have made myself a writing schedule because writing is, again, something that I really love, but I find it hard to do if I don't have like a set schedule, so I planned it out for myself. Blood Like Magic, my thoughts so far. I am enjoying it, but it took me a minute to get used to the writing style and the world. I am currently on chapter 13, 36% through. And I'm finding it very easy to fly through and easy to like just get through a lot. So I feel like leaving it to last minute is not that bad, but it's not the best decision making on my part. But I'm enjoying it so far. It is very unique. The concept of the magic is very different than anything that I've seen before, so I'm really enjoying it. I was not, though, expecting there to be a sci-fi element. It really took me off guard, but I'm not finding it that hard to follow. I'm not that much of a sci-fi girly, but the way it is done, I am finding to be okay. So yeah, I'm going to read some of this before I procrastinate even more, and I will see you guys later. Hello. It looks a little dark and scary over here, but I wanted to try a different angle. So it is Tuesday. I'm so proud of myself. This morning, I hadn't finished Blood Like Magic. Let me turn off my fan because it's really, Okay, hello. Ow! Last night I read a bunch of Blood Like Magic. I got to 74%. I managed to finish Blood Like Magic like with a few hours to spare before the live show, and honestly, I didn't know if I was gonna pull through, but I pulled through, and I'm so proud of myself. And honestly, I loved Blood Like Magic. Once I got into it and the plot started rolling, I was so addicted. I was so invested to see what was gonna happen. So much was going on, and I don't know what I'm gonna rate it. I'm torn between a 4 or a 4.5. I think I'm leaning more towards a 4.5. If you haven't read it yet, I highly recommend it. I already borrowed the second book from Libby because I want to know what's going to happen next. The live show was so much fun. I'm out of breath. But other than that, I did a leg workout today, which honestly nearly killed me. And I've been taking cold showers because there's just a lot of benefits to cold showers. But I almost accidentally drowned myself today. And the sad thing is that's not the first time that it's happened. I go to rinse the face wash off of my face, and then I think it's a good idea to breathe in. And obviously my face is under the water, so I just inhale a bunch of water, and then I almost drown in the shower. I don't know how I managed to do it multiple times. That was one of today's adventures. But I wanted to give you guys a little bit of a planner update because I haven't been filming vlogs for a while, and I have been using my planner daily. I thought I would give you a little update. I'm so proud of myself because I have stayed consistent in like filling out all of the spreads pretty much all year. There's a few days that I missed, but for the most part, like since January 1st, I have been filling out my journal, and I'm honestly so proud of myself. The only thing that I am really sad about is I had this little collage thing on the front, but because of where I positioned it on the cover, like the stickers were getting creased, so I moved it to the back. I didn't think that like the double-sided tape was going to be an issue if I moved it, but I moved it, and now there's just this line right here, and I put the cover back on. I was like, you know what, I can deal with that a different day and get it off. But now it's stuck to the cover and to the journal, so I might try Goo Gone to see if that works. Basically, my whole system has stayed the same. I'm just tracking habits at the top, weekly tasks on the side, and then the little boxes over here on the side. I just fill out on my day, and then this is what I use as a little bookmark to keep my place because it fits perfectly. And the way I acquired this was I got a book from the library and someone left this in there as a bookmark, and it just so happens to fit in here perfectly. The only change that I have made is I haven't been using decorations because when I was on my trip, I didn't have access to colored ink in a printer or stickers. So it's just been plain, but honestly, I kind of like the look of just a bunch of writing. But I'll probably get back to decorating here shortly because I kind of miss the little pop of color. And I added a little mood tracker chart thing here. The moods that I'm tracking is happy, okay, weird, and anxious. So, because those tend to be my 4 core moods. And so far, I haven't had any anxious days this month. I haven't really been using like the commonplace section as much because I just don't really know what to put back there. And I think the system is just going to stick with me for a while because I feel like it just works and I'm able to document my day. I could just give like a little sneak peek as to what my day was like, and I think that is enough because sometimes I find myself like forgetting what I did. And if I did, I can just look back and see what I did. And it's also just like a way to keep memories. I don't really know what I have planned for tomorrow. Oh, I need to go to the library soon because I placed a hold on Flowerheart, which is the Best Season Books April book. And I have been so excited to read this book since I discovered its existence. So I need to pick that up soon. And the library that I'm going to, I haven't been to yet, but it is beautiful and I am so excited. If it's the library I'm thinking of, but I'm pretty sure it's one of like the new libraries they built around here that is actually multiple stories. So I haven't been to a multiple storied library since I moved states, which when I was like 11, there was a beautiful like 2-story library and I loved going there so much. But I got sad and I didn't want to go there anymore because one time I was wearing Heelys and I was Heelying around the library and the security guard told me that I can't do that. And I got scared that I was going to get arrested, so I was scared to go back to the library after that. But before then, I actually really loved it, so I'm excited to go to the library. Hopefully I will soon because they're only holding my book till the 15th. So I got to get on it and go. But now I think I should get ready for bed because it is getting past my bedtime and I'll probably read. I'm not quite sure what I'll read. Maybe I'll read Spy Family Volume 7 because I have it downloaded and I'm pretty sure it is due like tomorrow. So I'm gonna do that. So it is now Thursday. Yesterday I actually managed to go to that library that I was telling you about, and it was in fact 3 floors. I fully intended to vlog while I was there, but then we got in and I got overwhelmed and scared, so I just ended up picking up my hold and leaving. But we have Flowerheart, and the cover is even more beautiful in person than I would have thought. Like, this is just giving everything, and like I love it. And I did actually start reading it last night. So I got to chapter 3. I'm on page 30. I'm loving it. I'm hooked. I'm hooked. Like, this is just giving everything it needs to give, and it immediately got into the plot. And I was like, yes, thank you. So my excitement for this book was very warranted. And I have to say though, I did forget what this book is about, so I'm kind of going into it blind. But I remember when I knew what it was about, I was so excited for it to come out. And it's not just beautiful, like the cover isn't just beautiful, but they are beautiful chapter headings, and the dedication is everything. To my family, I flourish because of you. And it does list the content warnings in the beginning of the book. And even if I'm peeking under, and the spine is gorgeous. What? Oh, and it's like speckled. Yeah. When I have the money and the funds to do so, I'm definitely going to be getting my own copy. From my understanding so far, what this book is about, it's about this girl, Clara, and she is tainted by this magic that she has no control over. So the magic really controls her more so than she controls it. She's never really had like any like really bad issues with it before until she accidentally poisons her father, and so she has to figure out how to heal him. The council is trying to take her magic away. I'm so excited to see like where the story progresses. Oh, yeah, I'm very happy with this book, and I'm feeling very passionate about it. So last night I also read Kaiju number 8 volume 1 because I have had some interest in it, and my library had the first volume and I read it, and honestly it's pretty interesting. And they only had volume 1, so I don't know how I'm going to read the other volumes, but so far it has piqued my interest. I feel like I haven't been doing as much reading the last couple months because I was preoccupied. But now that I'm back home and like I have my bookshelves, and I want to read literally everything. The books that have been like obscuring my mind and just have been living in my head rent-free, the Raven Cycle. And I have been thinking about these non-stop, but I don't know when to read them. I kind of want to do a dedicated reading vlog, but I also kind of want to just read them casually. I feel like I just need to read them. Like, I'm just feeling really called to them. I have read the first 2.5, but I feel like it's time to finish the series, but I'm so scared because once I finish it, I finish it. If you know me, if you have seen my vlogs, you know that I tend to have a really hard time finishing series because I get so attached and so invested, and once I finish it, it's over. So I'm kind of really scared. So I got the first 2 books initially. So I read The Raven Boys, and then I read half of The Dream Thieves, and then something happened and I stopped reading. So then a year later, I remembered about it and I was like, oh yeah, The Raven Boys. So I read this one again, and then I finished The Dream Thieves, and then I got halfway through Blue Lily Lily Blue, and then something happened again and I put it down, didn't pick it up, but I honestly don't remember too much about it. So my plan is to reread The Raven Boys, reread The Dream Thieves, finish Blue Lily Lily Blue, and actually finish The Raven King instead of getting halfway through. But I don't know if I want to do a separate designated reading vlog for this, so let me know. I want to start them now, but I want to figure out what I'm doing for this first. I honestly don't really understand like what's happening or what we're doing, but I'm here for every single step of the ride. Like, I'm here for it all. And I also recently bought All Our Hidden Gifts, which is also giving the Raven Boys vibes. So I'm going to probably be picking that up soon, but I just want to read everything all at once. So it's kind of an issue because I'm only one person, and I only have one pair of eyes, so I can't read everything all at the same time, but I want to so bad. So today has been a pretty sleepy, cozy day. My sleep schedule, I don't even want to talk about it. But now I think I might actually try to sit down and try to write for at least 45 minutes just to see how it goes, and then I want to dive back into Flowerheart. Oh, I also, as you can see, I have Naruto. This is the omnibus bind up of volumes 4, 5, and 6. My little sister has the first 3. And she really loves Naruto, and I have been wanting to see what it's about. And I just so happened to decide to look up on Libby what manga my library has, and they have all 72 volumes of Naruto, so you best believe I will be starting my read of Naruto. Yeah, I've been wanting to read it for so long, and it just seems like such a good story, so I'm gonna be starting it soon, and I'm honestly so excited. But I'm kind of scared because it is 72 volumes, so that is a big commitment. I think what I want to do is like do it like tandem, so like read a few volumes of the manga, watch the anime. I feel like that would just be like a really fun experience. So I'm excited for that. I forgot how cute it is to just sit in front of my bookshelves and talk about books that I love, and this just brings such a sense of joy. I haven't really been in this room since I moved my desk, so I really missed my bookshelves. Like, look, oh, I love books so much. Hello. So, this is awkward. It's actually like a week later, and I just never ended this vlog, and I kind of forgot about it. My mental state has just been all over the place. I'll feel fine, and then I'm just really tired, and then I just have zero motivation for anything, and really all I've been able to push myself to do is work out. So, you know, we kind of just gotta fake it till we make it at this point. So this week, we read Blood Like Magic by Liselle Sambury. I gave this a 4.5 out of 5 stars. It was so good. It was such a good time. I really enjoyed that book. I started reading the second book, but then I got sucked into other ones, and I thought that I kind of want to give myself a little bit of a distance between the books. So I put that one on the back burner, and I picked up Killjoy by Holly Jackson instead, which is a Good Girl's Guide to Murder novella. And this one was really fun. It was really fun. It was like a murder mystery game they had at one of their friends' house, and I really enjoyed it. And it took place before the events of A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, and it was so cool to like see what kind of sparked her to want to do it, and just how all of the characters interacted and everything before everything that happened. So I really enjoyed that. I didn't give it a rating because it is really short and it's a novella, so I didn't feel like it really needed a rating. And then I read Kaiju number 8 volume 1. I think I gave it like a 3 out of 5. It was okay. I don't know if I'm going to continue with it, but we'll see. Never say never. And then the star of the show, which I did not talk about enough in this vlog, but I'm planning on doing a weekend reading vlog, so be on the lookout. Flowerheart by Catherine Bakewell, and I love this book so much. I am a quarter of the way through, I think. I thought I was farther in than I was, but I'm only a quarter in. Surprisingly, I'm on page 115, chapter 8, and I have not really read it that much in the last couple days because I just don't want to finish it. But so far, my thoughts on Flowerheart is I love it very much. It is giving very much Studio Ghibli vibes, more specifically Howl's Moving Castle, and I love Howl's Moving Castle. I did a no-no, and I did go and read some reviews on Goodreads, and people were saying that they didn't like that it was similar to Howl's Moving Castle and it just feels like fan fiction, but me personally, I'm really enjoying it, and I'm getting the same feelings that I had when I was reading A Sorcery of Thorns for the first time. I say that like I've read it multiple times, but I feel my feelings are very much reminiscent of when I read A Sorcery of Thorns, and I love A Sorcery of Thorns, so overall, I'm really loving the vibes of this book, and I can honestly see this becoming a new comfort book, and like a new favorite, and one that I will want to revisit multiple times. But we'll see if my feelings on it change when I finish the book. And the scene that I read last, it was so good. I have been having such a hard time with biting my nails and keeping nail polish on, so I thought if I put on like extensions, then it will stop. I put these on last Saturday, and they're still on. I still have all of them. A few of them have fallen off, and I did injure my pinky, but it's okay now. So I'm really proud of myself that I've kept them on this long, and I have not been biting my nails. So it's a really big thing for me. Oh, I didn't read it in the duration that this vlog was, but this morning I read volumes 1 and 2 of Jujutsu Kaisen, and I love it. I have already watched the anime. I think I only watched season 1, I don't know if there's any more seasons, but I missed the story and I saw that Libby had it, so I had to hop on it. And I love it so far. I gave the first 2 volumes 4 stars. And it was on Sunday. It was so nice. We went to the park and I did some writing with my siblings. And it was so good. And I feel like I'm in a place in my story where I kind of know where to go and what direction to take. But I feel like I'm on the right track and I know where I'm going. And I'm just going to follow the wave and I'm just going to do it. I'm gonna try to not get in my head too much because that's where I get got, is I just overthink way too much for no reason. So thank you guys so much for watching this vlog. I feel like we did so much good reading this week, good writing. If you have made it to this point in the video, I love you very much. Comment down below the light pink heart emoji because it is newly added and I love it so much. All of my socials will be linked in the description if you'd like to follow me there. All the besties and books information is in the description as always. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!